This newly released video from inside Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, has painted a disturbing picture of how officers waited and waited to go inside a classroom and confront the gunman. Now, a retired Jacksonville SWAT officer gives us his insight into what unfolded. Retired Officer Jared Reston has been on manhunts for murder suspects, and he's been shot and wounded by suspects himself.
He now trains law enforcement in tactics and safety. We went to him today with the video from inside the May 24th school shooting that left 19 children and 2 teachers dead. This evening, we're also looking at local efforts to improve school safety. We begin with News4JAX reporter Marilyn Parker, who spoke with retired Officer Reston. Marilyn?
Yeah, plain and simple. He said those officers did not do their job. I spoke with him within the last 45 minutes. Take a listen to what he had to say. What was your initial reaction?
Disappointment. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. They didn't do what they signed up to do. They didn't do it. I think that they pushed initially. They got kind of shot off the doorway by the suspect, and they acted cowardice and ran. And then from that point on, they even had like chiefs of police, like their chief telling them, hold on, it's a barricade, which, yes, it's true, it's not actively going on right now, but there are people bleeding inside that room, and you have to get in there to save their lives, right? I mean, they're bleeding out, so their life is leaving their body. So you're on that time schedule where you got to push, and they didn't push.
When is the time to engage?
Then, and they didn't. They put their life over the lives of children. They stayed safe, and it's sad that they did that, but not everybody's created the same, and it took some guys with probably more training and more experience of doing stuff to push in there and actually go do the job. There's parts in the video with like a guy goes to the hand sanitizer and like washes his hands because he's just in code black. He is stressed way above his limits, and he doesn't know what the heck's going on. And I bet you could probably ask him, and he doesn't ever remember doing that.
How can a community be reassured that this won't happen again if we have someone with SWAT experience for 17 years saying that they should have engaged, but they didn't do it?
It's sad that they did what they did, and there is no reassurance that it will never happen again, because sometimes it's just a roll of the dice who shows up there that day, because their training didn't tell them to run away. That's the truth.
And coming up tonight on News4JAX at 10, I speak with the police chief for Clay County Schools. He talks about what he wants to do differently in his department after seeing this video. And he also sends a message saying everybody in his department, including himself, they will engage. Reporting live tonight, Marilyn Parker, Channel 4, the local station.